For the most part, in America, we got equal rights, right? But there's actually a group of people that claim to be oppressed in this country, and they set limits to what white people can say.
Today, we're talking about the drama surrounding Lily Gaddis, and how the self-proclaimed TikTok trad wife has spent more than 4 years trying to gain a following by being a cheap knockoff of just pearly things.
Everybody I know who's married right now, they're married to broke-ass.
Tell me, he didn't just say that.
We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. I wonder what it says. Bitch, you fired.
Sensational.
Gaddis, a TikToker known for her traditional wife lifestyle content, was terminated from her job at Rofi of the Carolinas after using a racial slur in a viral cooking video.
Some people think she's a Mossad spy or a psyop or a secret sneaky Jew here to ruin our lives.
Yes, I have a big nose. No, I'm not a Jew. Girl.
Alright, hello everyone. So I am here to jump on the bandwagon and give my take and my thoughts about Lily Gaddis, or Lily Gaddis, whatever it is. I couldn't find any of her actual videos, and then I realized it's because she is a TikTok person and I'm not a TikTok person. I think that's a total death trap. Just really keeps you sucked in to just a lot of trash over there. But they're very short videos, you know, it kind of seems like a tool meant to kill people's attention spans even more and just get them sucked all the way down into the gutter. But I'm going to react primarily to Misha Petrov because I liked her take. It was actually the first one that I saw, so let's go.
Hey guys, it's Misha and welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about this TikToker.
I have a beef with the male community. I give my criticisms to all because we are all about equity and inclusion here, right?
So I find it notable that Lily feels the need to clarify that she is allowed to make criticisms about men. You know, I'm guessing and assuming that most of her viewers are probably men, and they're probably those red pill alpha male losers who are just the male side of the coin of the far left feminist men haters. They're basically woman haters, so they both suck. They're both total trash. And like just pearly things, I'm guessing that she capitalizes on their stupidity. But let's continue.
I'm sick and tired of all girls getting blamed, or like guys, certain guys, thinking that all girls are gold diggers.
I do agree with that. That's a pretty silly take from them.
You're getting the opinion of some dumb and immigrants fresh off the boat looking for a green card. Yes, they are probably gold diggers.
I don't know if I would necessarily say that all of those immigrants are probably gold diggers, but yeah, some of them are. It's been shown throughout history. It also goes for men looking for sugar mamas. Which, by the way, in my opinion, that's not good for a woman to be that way, but for a man to be that way is just like the most disgusting, pathetic turnoff to me. They all just seem to think that everybody in the United States is just super rich for some reason. I'm not.
But that's the exception. I'm the rule. Everybody I know who's married right now, they're married to broke-ass niggas.
So that was it. That's the big, important take that everybody's been talking about. When she said that everybody who she knows is married to broke N-words ending with the A, which of course is supposed to be like the nicer version of the word that Black people use to refer to each other in a loving way. I don't really think that she was necessarily trying to be racist. That is a word that can be used for anybody who is just like blue collar, basically, or like a gangster type, possibly. You know, like somebody who maybe didn't go to college and maybe he's not the most intelligent, you know. So that's my take on that.
And they don't care. We don't give a about money. I couldn't care less about your money, okay? My type is broke mechanics and surfer hippie dudes who just want to live in a shack and surf and have babies. All I ask of a man is that you're competent, you're not a p***. If somebody broke into our house at 3 a.m., you would know how to grab a gun and shoot a mother. I don't like a pussy. I hate pussies. My dating history consists of all broke guys.
What is she making?
I love that that's Misha's like first comment. I am the type to comment on the thing that's like not the main focus of the video as well. And it's kind of funny how she's just, you know, cooking something as if that's what she's there for, but she's not even talking at all about what she's cooking.
I actually don't even like rich guys. They have an attitude, they're spoiled brats.
So I will also say that I agree with Lily in that I would want my husband to be able to use a gun, to own a gun, to be able to protect the family in that way. But, you know, I would like a guy with substance as well, who I can have, you know, interesting, intelligent conversations with about a variety of topics. But I do also agree about dating rich men. I once dated a guy for a few months whose parents were, you know, multimillionaires, and he kind of was by default. And he was actually a pretty stingy person and not the most empathetic.
All right, so in my opinion, that was obvious rage bait.
Agreed, that's probably true, just like pearly things.
It came out of nowhere. Like, she just said it so casually, and also, just why, I guess, is my question, right? I mean, I think I know why. I think she wants that fame, wants that attention, and she definitely got it. So a lot of people were saying, wow, this trad wife, freedom of speech, I'm so glad she did this, calling her conservative even. So let's break that down. Her cursing after every other word, not typically seen as traditional, right? A traditional woman. Is she married? Also.
And yes, I agree with those points as well. I think all that cursing and everything just makes her look really like trashy and not feminine, not classy. Definitely doesn't seem like a nice traditional woman to me. And I couldn't tell if she was married because she just talked about her dating history. I can't even tell if she has kids or not or anything. And then here's Misha's take on Lily saying "neh" "guh" with the A at the end.
I don't think it's really necessary. I don't think it's a good look. And same goes for any slur, in my opinion. And I know people will say, oh, well, it's just a word. Anyone can say it. Yeah, anyone can say it. Should anyone say it, really?
That idea is actually in the Bible. 1 Corinthians 10:23-24 say, all things are lawful for me, but not all things are helpful. All things are lawful for me, but not all things edify. Let no one seek his own, but each one the other's well-being. Good stuff, right?
You'll often hear also that Black people have reclaimed that word, so it's empowering when they say it. But then again, it's very interesting how many people were triggered by her video.
Good point there.
Like, on one hand, yeah, it's a word, you can say it. You also will have to face the consequences because apparently she got fired, right? As I said, context matters. Like, if you're trying to learn about slavery or whatever, it's in a book. Or also nowadays in hip hop and rap songs, right? If someone's singing along, is that considered racist? I think that's a different scenario than someone using it specifically to try and offend Black people.
I agree. I think it's one of the stupidest things ever when people get offended that somebody's singing a lyric to a song that apparently is an offensive word because they're not Black. Like, do you want them to enjoy and embrace your music, or do you just want to completely segregate yourselves?
And now here is her apology.
A recent video of mine seems to have upset members of a certain community.
Black people.
And all the backlash just really made me, you know, just really do a deep dive, like do a soul search. And after all that, I still couldn't find a care.
You're gonna call us racist? You're gonna call us potential Timothy McVeighs? You. War.
If the First Amendment is intended to protect anything, it's intended to protect offensive speech. If you're not going to offend anyone, you don't need protection. Larry Flynn. So I'm not gonna lie, her apology was pretty satisfying because we don't often see people kind of troll the left in that way when they are being like fired and canceled in all these different ways.
That fact actually makes it sound like Lily probably is married and doesn't really need an income of her own because she can rely on her husband's. So let me know if you've seen her on TikTok and know one way or the other.
So that was kind of new and again kind of satisfying to see. But Here's a letter from her previous job. A newly hired employee made inflammatory remarks on social media that do not align with the values and beliefs of our company. We want to make it clear that these sentiments are not representative of our organization, and we do not condone or support such behavior. As soon as we were made aware of this situation, we took immediate action to pull that employee from her assignment, which is not directly with any client of ours, and the employee in question is no longer with our company. We are owned and operated by African American female.
That's kind of hilarious to me that the employer felt the need to point out the African American female. And it also makes me wonder if anybody else would have been able to get that job, which would obviously be discriminatory if they weren't.
And immigrant-owned business, and handle the situation as quickly as we could. So I went on over to X or Twitter, and here's what I'm seeing. I'm sorry, but black gays are more gay than white gays. Lily, what? Another one, if you're not getting knocked up, you're a loser.
America, hey people not having kids, you are some stupid motherfuckers out there. The birth rate is declining, and what are you doing? You're getting married, like why even bother getting married, you loser? You're getting married, you have some dog in a stroller like a
Oh, classy. Is everyone R word? She then said, this is my favorite word.
So all those nerds in high school, like the weird theater kids and the anime people, and you know who I'm talking about, the people we didn't hang out with.
I was a theater kid, so I guess she wouldn't have hung out with me, which I think I would have been fine with because she doesn't seem like the most nice person. But it was really fun to be in the school plays.
So they've grown up now, and they're the ones making the laws. They're the Mark Zuckerbergs. They're the Faucis of the world of nerds. Those dorks that never got laid in high school.
So to call somebody a dork for not getting laid in high school when they were a teenager is definitely not traditional. So I don't know why she calls herself a trad wife. That's actually like super creepy and gross to make fun of people for not having sex as teenagers, even if they're doing it with each other, not with adults. Like, it's still just gross.
And they got a major chip on their shoulder against the normies. That's why you see all these fat fucks making laws. Oh, you can be obese and anorexic. Okay, sure. They're the ones inventing clown world. Why are we scared of these people? They were massive losers in high school, and they're massive losers today. It's time to put the mother nerds back in their place. Stand the up.
What I'm getting from this is that you peaked in high school. And how some people are viewing this is, oh, she said this and that and nerds. Based. So based and conservative.
Lame. I don't know how that equals conservative in anybody's mind. Like, that movement is just like kind of really ridiculous and silly sometimes. Like, I'm embarrassed that I used to be a massive Trump fanatic.
How traditional. Saying, oh, you guys were losers because you didn't get laid in high school.
Yep, you tell them, Misha.
Okay, great. Sleeping around. Very conservative, trad wife sort of behavior. I think she's smart, though, in the way that she knows exactly the kind of audience that she's catering to, especially the guys, the men, right? And the sort of, is it alt-right? Whatever it is, sphere, where they actually really love these kind of videos. And it seems like they're a quite easy group to win over.
Yes, I agree, because they don't really have much of any substance or intellect, and they're just like clapping seals.
And maybe a little bit gullible, because I think she is perhaps putting on a bit of a character.
I'm always right, and it's not because I'm smart, like I'm stupid, I'm a dumb, but I always get it right because I'm always ahead of the curve, and here's why. I don't do what everybody else is doing.
Honestly, she doesn't seem like anything all that original to me. There's a lot of women similar to her on Instagram and YouTube. Like, they just might not be as trashy as her.
What everybody else is doing is always wrong. And another thing, like, be original. Like, you want to just do what everybody else does? How lame. That's so lame. Like, do your own thing.
Interesting video after
weird theater kids and the anime people, and you know who I'm talking about, the people we didn't hang out with.
Yep, what a hypocrite.
And thanks, Black community, for helping to launch my new career in conservative media. You all played your role well, like the puppets you are.
Well, good job contributing to making all people with conservative values look bad.
Oh no, I just got fired. Hashtag mob. That one's weird to me. She just doesn't sound serious? I don't know. The mob is always wrong. How about think for yourself, R word?
Yeah, so how about you don't be an R word and do a little thinking for yourself and let me know what you thought about this video in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Click the thumbs up if you liked it, and if you're clicking the thumbs up and you're not subscribed yet, you should probably subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks again, and God bless. Thank you.